going to break down exactly why Sneako's recent funnel here did terribly. I mean, Sneako has nearly 3 million followers on every single platform, and when he launched this active income program, it did only 150 conversions on the very first day, which is terrible. It's literally terrible. So now I'm going to break it down. I'm going to show exactly why it performed badly. I'm going to give suggestions of how it could perform better. And yeah, I'll just overall break everything down and give a ton of value. So I'll get straight into it. The very first thing I have to say is his headline is so boring. I mean, it's actually said that when somebody lands on your page that you only have 3 seconds to keep them on your page. The headline is going to be the main component for that. So you really want to dial in the headline. Now, passive income is a lie. That's an okay hook because there is a misconception everyone always talks about. I want to be able to make passive income, blah blah blah. So that's a good way to debunk that false belief that they have. All of life is active income. Stop scrolling, stop procrastinating. That's very boring. It doesn't, there's no sort of like intrigue, there's no sort of leading to what the reader's desire is. I'd assume that the target market for Sneako is in between maybe like 16 to 25. I wouldn't suspect that there'd be 30-year-olds watching Sneako. So yeah, I'll just show you an example of a headline that I wrote. I'll break it down deeply why it would work better. So here it is. At the very top, I have the dirty secret behind multimillionaires' weird active income strategy. Now, most marketers know the reason why I say dirty secret because it creates a lot of intrigue and curiosity behind multimillionaires. That signals status and authority figure. Behind multimillionaires' weird active income strategy. So the reason I say weird, that's also some curiosity and intrigue. It's a weird. What does that mean? Weird active income strategy. That's confusing. Not confusing. That's intrigue as well. So Sneako breaks the internet with a 3-step profit printing machine that's helped him make over 10 million last year, and how you can copy paste his exact formula to make over 15k a month in the next 90 days with little to no time as a complete beginner. So I'll break this down. Sneako breaks the internet. That's just a big bold like claim in your face, where it's going to hook your attention. You're going to want to keep reading after you see that. With a 3-step, the reason I say 3-step is it makes it sound easy and not complicated. Profit printing machine, that's just a unique mechanism that I say to obviously create curiosity and intrigue. And once you attach a name to your unique mechanism, it's going to separate you from other people in your niche, because not everybody can say profit printing machine. That's unique to Sneako now. That's helped him make over 10 million last year. So nobody can debate that. Nobody can say you didn't make 10 million a year. A lot of people in their headlines, they say, here's how to make 15k a month. That's not really guaranteed. You don't know if you're going to make 15k a month. But once you talk about you yourself, I made this amount of money, nobody can debate that. So that's a really good way to signal your status. And of course, who wouldn't want to make 10 million? So that's the reader's desire. And how you can copy paste. So again, I'm making it sound easy. His exact formula to make over 15k a month. Now I'm relating it to you, what you can do in the next 90 days and putting a time limit on it, so it seems more real. Because if I didn't have a time limit, it could be, here's how to make 15k a month, but that could be in 2 years from now. With little to no time as a complete beginner. So now I'm breaking their false beliefs. They could land on your page. They could be thinking, oh, but I work a 9-to-5 job. I don't have much time for this. I go to college. I go to this. I go to that. I don't have much time to invest in this program. So that's why I'm saying little to no time as a complete beginner. That's another false belief that people have. What if this is really advanced? What if I'm not smart enough for this? Blah blah blah. You're saying as a complete beginner, so they know, okay, this will still work for me. Now, this is just an example of a headline. I'm sure I could come up with a better one if I was to study his target market, study his competitors, etc., etc. But this was just a quick one that I wrote, and I think it would definitely work better than the one he's already using. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is boring. This is boring as fuck. This is really boring. All right. So his VSL was probably the worst part on the whole entire page. I'm not gonna lie. What? Why would he ever do that? You can't get in the same room as the president. Why are you literally violating your target market? That makes no sense. Also, why is the editing on this video terrible? It looks like somebody did it on CapCut, and that's going to signal low status. I mean, Sneako's a massive name. You would expect someone like Sneako to have the best editing, the best sales page, the best program, the best etc. because he's such a big name. This is going to lose him credibility. The editing looks terrible. I could do this editing. It looks like it's on CapCut. If you're a big name like this, you don't want to lose your credibility by having low quality content. I have no idea who did this VSL. Hopefully they're not watching this video, but I don't know what was going on. It didn't really talk much about the reader's pains or the reader's desires. He was just talking about, here's these two principles. Okay, of course that's going to be some intrigue that he knows a principle that nobody else knows, but he doesn't talk about the reader's pains, the reader's desires. He doesn't do really a two-way close where you're showing what their life will look like if they don't sign up, what their life will look like if they do sign up. So you're amplifying two sides of the spectrum to actually push them to buy. There's just a lot of things missing in this. He doesn't show any testimonials or case studies on the VSL. It could definitely be a lot longer. He really needs to paint the picture better and more clear of what the reader's life will look like if they sign up to the program in like 6 months from now. I don't want to go too much into the VSL. I could literally make a whole entire video on the VSL and give like 20 different points on it. But my main focus is just the overall funnel. The next thing was vague copy. So a lot of the copy was vague on this page. As I scroll down, you can see unlock your full potential. That's very vague. That's really person to person. You're not really painting the picture of what somebody's full potential actually looks like. So it's going to have less of an effect in the mind of the reader. Active income is shifting the paradigm of how to really generate online wealth. What does online wealth look like? How much money is online wealth? What am I going to be able to do with my online wealth? You're not really specific. It's going to be much harder to have an effect on the mind of the reader, and that's what's going to make them buy, because people buy based off emotion and justify it with logical thinking. So you really need to have an effect in the mind of the reader. Once you've chosen your path, active income takes you from zero to full-time freedom online. I don't know what that means. With hundreds of hours of content, instead we'll show you how to make money in the most efficient way. How much money? Newsflash, the secret to success. What success? Like, what is the success? It's just all very vague copy that could be improved if you literally just put in numbers, or if you paint the picture better of what the dream state looks like. And a lot of the copy as I go through was like that. The next thing is the guarantee is not clear. Now, this is actually a really big one, because a lot of people sign up for programs because of guarantees, or they have some risk reversal. But here it says 14-day guarantee. Now, what does this even mean? Does this mean like a guaranteed money back if I don't get results? Is this a guarantee that I'm going to get results? What does this guarantee even mean? It's very confusing. And you have a section here for guarantee, but why not put, if I go down the page, why not put a big section where it says 14-day guarantee here, where you make it big and bold and clear, where everybody can actually see it? I'll just go into Russell Brunson's funnel here and show you an example of what I mean. So as I scroll down the page, is there a guarantee? Of course. Look, there's a big section here about the guarantee, so it's clear that you know there's a guarantee when you're on the page, and that's definitely going to help your conversions if you're to make this more clear, instead of just having it as I scroll up, it's just one little tiny minuscule section that some people might not even pick up on, which is here. So that's definitely a big thing. Then there's no real urgency or scarcity. So this is a real big component on your sales pages. You want to have some sort of urgency or scarcity to get people to take action quick, where you actually put alarm bells in the mind of the reader. Oh damn, I don't have much time to sign up for this. I need to take action fast. Instead of, people will land on this page, it could be going through the motions, just checking it out, seeing what it's about. They'll leave. They'll probably never come back again. So if you're to have some sort of urgency, they're going to be more likely to take action. Like on the real world sales page here, it could be as minor as, wait, let me where was it? It was up here. It could literally be as minor as, underneath the CTA, you would say lock in your price before increases. That's urgency, because people always want to get something that's a deal. And if you say lock in your price, they're going to want to get something that's cheaper rather than when it's a higher price. So this is very important. You could have a timer, you could have limited spots available, blah, 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 but urgency really helps your page. The next thing I want to talk about is a value stack. This is pretty important. The man that does value stacks the best, I would say, is Russell Brunson. Let me scroll down this page here. This is a value stack. So basically what you're doing is you're listing out all the benefits of the product and you're listing a value onto every single benefit. So as you can see here, 30 days of video coaching missions from Russell, $9.97 value, Guru Funnel Simulator software, 67 value. The total value is $3,221 today for just $100. The reason this works really well is people love to get deals on things. Like I already said, if you make the value of the product perceived as this massive big price, but you can get it today for this small price, people are going to love that. They want to get a deal. Why do you think Black Friday works so well? Because people love to get things for cheaper. They love to feel like they're getting a deal, a bargain on things. So this is a really important thing that you could add in, especially, let me go back to Sneako's page here. As I scroll down, especially for like the bonuses here, monthly bonuses, you could say value like 500, value 1,000, value 2,000, total value this, and then get it today for a cheaper price. Obviously that would work really well. The next thing was maybe you could add in an exit pop-up. It would probably help your conversions. And what it is essentially, I'll go back to Russell Brunson's page and refresh. It's when somebody has their mouse, they're about to exit the page, and it comes up exit pop-up form like this, just to remind them of what email address would you like to exchange for the challenge. It's just a way to reel them back in, because people's attention span nowadays isn't great and they get distracted by things easily. It's a good way to reel back in their attention if they get distracted, and that will definitely help just improve your conversions. It could literally take 2 to 5 minutes to add in. So I'd add that in if I was Sneako. Next is to move your testimonials up. So for some reason I think you have like 12 testimonials altogether, which is not a lot. But you have your testimonials underneath the price, which makes no sense to me. I don't know why you wouldn't have the price as the furthest down on the page. You have the bonuses after the price as well, which doesn't really make too much sense to me, because if you're to have the bonuses above the price, you could say the value of the bonuses together are like $1,500, but you can get it today for only choose your path or blah 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 $49 a month. And if you're to add the testimonials, like, they are a really important aspect of the page. It's social proof. People like to buy things from that a lot of people already buy from. So this is really going to help the page. I don't know why it's not higher up. It's going to be a really important aspect that's going to help your conversions. So I don't know why this wouldn't be higher up on the page. I would definitely do that. The last thing I would say is, overall, the sales page is very, very short. There's not really too much content on the sales page that's going to persuade you to buy. Like, there's not a section for who it's for, who it's not for. There's not a two-way close on it. There's not really any sort of lead. And as I go over to Sabri Subi's page here, as he likes to say, the more you tell, the more you sell. So I'll go down his page, and as you can see, look how much content there is on his page. This book here was only $1, and look how much content there is on this page. So there's a lot more things Sneako could add in. And the last thing was, actually, you see in the bottom left, where that's another element of social proof, where it shows people that recently just bought the product. And that's a good element of social proof also, because people want to buy things from people that a lot of people already buy from. So yeah, that's everything I really had to say. There's an exit pop again. That's everything I had to say for Sneako's funnel. That's why it performed terribly. I guess that's why it didn't perform good at all. So yeah, that's all I had to say for this video. Hope you guys are able to get some value, and I'll be back with another video soon. So yeah, have a good one.